Hey guys, we're going to have a quick look at this Synology DS214 Play. Members of the forum will know what the idea behind this is. Currently we have thousands of files stored and processed by MediaFire. We had some of them backed up with RapidShare, but many months ago they sent me an email saying, oh, your plan's price is changing from something like £7 or £8 a month to £150 a month. And I think we knew then there was something very wrong, and of course they've recently gone bust. So my problem is we've got, as I say, thousands of files on MediaFire, and if anything happens to those, we've got a big problem. Obviously I've got them all backed up on hard drives here, but the problem is how to serve them to forum members, and I looked at solutions into achieving that. So in the end I settled for this DS214 Play. We've got a couple of Western Digital WD Red Pro hard drives, 2 terabytes. We obviously don't need anywhere near that capacity, but that seems to be a reasonable size. We'll have it set up for mirroring. I forget which RAID option that is, but you know, if one goes down, the other one is going to be operating, so we can swap them if one goes down at any point. Just on the side of this box, some of the things that it will cover: file sharing, data protection, mobile support, web server, photo sharing, media server, mail server, print server, backup and surveillance server. And on the other side you've just got its specs. We have hard disk drive, solid state drive interface, 3.5 or 2.5 SATA 2 bays obviously. Expansion interface includes USB 3, USB 2, SD card and eSATA. There's 2 USB 3 ports. Warranty is 2 years, and just a little list there of what you get. So we'll just crack on and have a look what we get in the box. Let me just bring that up a fraction. There we go. So mains cable there. Main unit. Oh, that's light. Oh. Wow, this is 200 and, I think it was 280 quid, and it weighs virtually nothing. Oh dear. What else have we got? Okay, let's get this a bit clearer. So, other than the mains cable, we have a nice quality bag with nothing more in it than a quick installation guide. I suspect the bag costs more than the paper. Oh, we then have a thing called LAN cable. Not sure what speed that's capable of, but I'm sure we'll be using better ones. A little bag of hard drive mount screws, and a power supply, the usual made in China. This is, where are we, 12 volts at 5.4 amps. It's an unusual rating, 5.4 amps. Okay, so let's have a look at this very, very light unit. I was expecting this to be bigger and heavier for some reason. I guess you see a picture and get something in your head, and when you actually get it, it's not how it is at all. Yeah, nasty cheap plastic case. Oh, a great big fan on the back. I can see some metalwork inside, but that's just the drive bays. Anyway, yeah, you have your USB ports, eSATA, power, Kensington lock point, and the LAN connection. On the front the door. Oh, yeah. Okay, for some reason I thought that would simply hinge open, but it pulls off, and there are 4 rubber mounting pillars. I guess that's to keep vibration down, so I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad sign. So yeah, on the front here you've got the 2 drives, yeah, a little standby button, something that says C, USB, SD, and then you've got lights for disc 1, disc 2 LAN and status. A couple of hard rubber feet underneath. You can just get a glimpse of the circuit board in there, and then the hard drives obviously sit in here. It says push. Okay. Again, just cheap bits of plastic holding this in place. You can see that the plastic is screwed in place back there. Let me just show you the inside. Yeah, you see the screws coming through in there. That's just holding that plastic in place. I guess the idea is not to use this to be taking hard drives in and out all day long. You're not going to do that very often, so I guess the fact that it's plastic is not really a concern. See the interface boards at the back. Yeah, let's see how easy it is to get the drives in place. Just surprised that's so expensive for the actual unit. I know it's got a lot of capability, and processing power seems quite good, and the software that is available for it. So I guess that's what you're paying for rather than the actual unit. Let's have a quick look at this quick installation guide. Well, it's all pictures, and yeah, it doesn't really say a hell of a lot, just some pictures how to connect everything, and also details on where the disk station will actually be on the network, and it's disk station :5000, or you can find it by going to find.synology.com, and they will obviously scan the system for it somehow. Yeah, so let's get these hard drives installed. Okay, I need a knife for that. Okay, so that seems quite a lot chunkier than normal hard drives. It's very heavy. I think it weighs more than the actual mass. Right, so let's have a look how that is going to go in. I see there are little removable sides. Seem to ping out. And then go back in. I'm just going to lower that camera down, sorry about that. Yeah, so that sits in place, and as you can see, the holes line up with the hard drive, and then you just push these plastic sides back on. That's rubber mounted. There's little rubber pieces just here and here, so let's hope that keeps the noise to a minimum. In my case it's not going to matter too much because of where this is going to be situated. So I'm assuming that will now just slide straight in. That's it. So So that couldn't be any easier. Just install the other one. It does actually say pull up on the end of that. Again, pretty fragile I think, but you're not going to have to do this very often hopefully. So that. So obviously the screws are used for smaller drives, not the 3.5 inch. Obviously the 2.5 inch, there is a plastic cover on this which we'll take off, and then that just just presses in to the front. I think it won't hurt just to fire this up without it connected to the computer. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to install the software and then fire it up, and we'll get back later on with another video once this is up and running. We'll probably have a look at the software on the Sony laptop here and just have a look at how this works. So yeah, just a quick unbox and a brief look at that. Of course, much heavier now with the hard drives in, but still don't like this cheap plastic case. It will be interesting to see how noisy this is. Anyway, catch you later.